Welcome to the Stratotech instructional video for the HP Type 45, 40, and 15 ink cartridges. Before you begin, find an area that is safe to work in for ink. Ink is water soluble, but it will permanently stain in clothes, wood, furniture, and other porous surfaces. So find a hard stain-resistant surface such as a plastic or metal table or countertop covered with old newspapers or scrap paper. Have paper towels ready just in case of ink drips. An ideal work location is close to a sink for easy cleanup. The clip tool consists of a hard plastic clip and a rubber ink fitting. The clip style may vary slightly, but be sure the rubber fitting is inserted into the plastic clip as shown. Note that the rubber is slightly thicker on the top than on the bottom. Please note that this clip tool is only for filling HP Type 40, 45, and 15 cartridges. Never attempt to fill a multicolored cartridge with this tool. Okay, let's get started. First, insert the cartridge into the clip. Do this by putting the print head against the rubber fitting and pressing the cartridge down into the clip until it snaps firmly into place. Make sure the cartridge is secure by pressing it firmly against a flat horizontal surface. Attach a needle to a syringe and fill it up with about 30 milliliters of black ink. After the syringe is filled, pull back slightly on the syringe and then carefully remove the needle. Expect a small amount of ink to drip from the needle and syringe tip. After attaching the syringe to the rubber tube extending from the rubber fitting, some syringes may have a locking tip which must be screwed securely onto the rubber tube. Before you begin to put ink back into the cartridge, carefully check the alignment of the cartridge and the clip. The cartridge should be flat and sitting against the bottom of the clip. Then, check the connection between the syringe and the tube of the rubber interface. Position the syringe and the tube in a straight line as shown. If the syringe and the interface tube are not in a straight line, ink may drip during the refill process. Use one hand to firmly hold the cartridge and the other hand to hold the syringe. Hold the cartridge firmly in place as you apply moderate pressure to the syringe to begin the refill process. Do not release your hold on the cartridge or syringe while filling. Applying excess pressure or releasing your hold may allow back pressure in the cartridge to cause ink to leak or squirt out where the syringe and rubber tube meet. Please follow these directions very carefully. The process of re-injecting the ink into the cartridge may take up to several minutes. If you inject too much ink and/or you have partially clogged print heads, it may take longer. Provide consistent pressure and take your time. After the cartridge has been filled with ink, rotate the cartridge upright and begin drawing the air that was trapped inside. You may see bubbles begin to form, but continue to draw the air until ink flows from the cartridge. If air leaks in around the cartridge print head or where the syringe connects to the rubber tube, remove the syringe and empty it, and then reconnect and try again to drain the air of the cartridge. After the cartridge has been drained of excess air, take the cartridge out of the clip and inspect the head for drips. If drips are forming on the cartridge head, your cartridge may not be properly equalized or may simply be overfilled. Do not place the cartridge in your printer at this time until the dripping stops, which would indicate the cartridge has been equalized. To expedite the equalization of the pressure in the cartridge, repeat the air evacuation procedure until drips no longer form on the print head. When you have confirmed that the print head is not leaking, put the cartridge back in the printer and run a test page.